It's the award season, so you must be thinking, I'm going to give away this award for the best camera phone, best phone for battery, best gaming phone, best big phone, best small phone, best phone for good looks. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to talk about that one smartphone award that defines 2022. And this is an award you are not expecting, trust me. But before we get to the award, there is something I need to show you guys. So you know for a fact that the smartphone industry has changed a lot since 2019, but not for the better. Let me show you a few popular smartphone series and how they've changed in the last 3 years. So here's the Realme 5 Pro launched in 2019 and the Realme 9 Pro launched in 2022. Now the most interesting thing you'll see here is how the price has gone from 14K to 19K. That's a price increase of 35%, and if you look at the specs, not much has changed. The phone still has an LCD display, only 120Hz, the camera has gone from 48 to 64 megapixels, and there's the mandatory chipset upgrade. Let me show you some more examples. So this is Realme 5 and Realme 9 5G, a price jump of 80%, that is crazy. And once again, look at the specs, it's very similar. In fact, the Realme 5 at 10K had an ultra-wide-angle camera, which the Realme 9 5G lacks. Next up is Samsung's very popular Galaxy M series. So this is the M30 and the M33. The price increase is 25%, but the phone is overall a downgrade. The M30 had AMOLED, the M33 does not. The M30 had a charger, the M33 does not come with one. Here's Samsung A series now. A30 and A33, and the price jump is 50%. It's huge because the A30 was a budget phone under 20K and the A33 clearly is a mid-ranger at 25K. And once again, the specs aren't very different. AMOLED is just 90Hz now, the camera is OIS, and once again, the new Samsung phone does not come with a charger. Let's take the Oppo K series. The price jump from the K3 to K10 isn't much, but the phone hasn't changed at all in 3 years. In fact, with no AMOLED, it is a downgrade. Now, it's not just Realme or Samsung, OnePlus phones show you the same. Here's the OnePlus 7T, a phone I really liked in 2019 versus the OnePlus 10T launched in 2022. The price has gone from 38,000 to 50,000. Yeah, 12,000 rupees price jump. And both the phones have the flagship chipset from their respective years, but the rest isn't that different. In fact, the 7T had a telephoto camera while the 10T does not. Let's look at the Pro model now. OnePlus 7T Pro launched in 2019 at 54K and it had the whole pop-up camera design, flagship specs. Now compared to the OnePlus 10 Pro, the specs again haven't changed much. The price has. Now the price jump is 25%, but 54,000 to 67,000 is huge if you think about it. Now one company that has actually done a little better in terms of upgrades is Xiaomi. I mean, the Redmi Note 8 Pro versus the Redmi Note 11 Pro comparison, the price has obviously jumped from 15 to 18K, but the specs are better. AMOLED, 108 megapixel camera, although the chipset is basically the same. Same with the base Redmi Note, the price went from 10K to 13, 14K, but the phone got AMOLED. So Xiaomi is a little better than others, but you can clearly see the trend. The prices of phones have gone up by 20%, 30%, and even 80%. Phones that were called budget smartphones in 2019 are now mid-ranges. Phones that were called budget flagships in 2019 are now high-end smartphones. Look, this trend has been pretty obvious. I mean, we stopped doing awards since last year because previously we used to award the best value for money phones, the best budget flagship phones, the budget segment king of phones. But now these categories just don't exist. So this year we are giving away this really special award for revolutionizing the smartphone industry, and the award goes to, let's call the winners one by one. There's COVID, there's recession, inflation, and lastly there's 5G. Thank you guys for killing good smartphones in 2022. Thank you. You guys did it. You guys screwed up the smartphone industry. You know what, we always talk about OnePlus settling, but the truth is the whole smartphone industry has settled. Yeah, Happy New Year. You guys did it, you guys screwed up the smartphone industry. Yeah. So this app has been trending on the App Store, and this app will make your chats way more fun. I'm talking about the Mimix app, and